Well, the main story here is we are going to see in action the top scorer in the league. And it's live. Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Stamford Bridge. I'm Martin Tyler. He's Alan Smith. As always, my sidekick for these commentaries. Delighted to see Alan. Our football is from the FA Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. Coming up for you, it's Chelsea against Leicester City.
Yeah, it's a one-off, 90 minutes, and no chance in the second leg in this tournament, so should be a really positive attitude from both sides.
Timo Bakayoko. Number 8, Ross Barkley.
A couple of exceptional talents in a really good game that we might be focusing on.
Well, I think both of these players should come into this match with their confidence brimming, really, because they really have played well. They've led from the front.
Enjoy the game.
It is the sixth round of the FA Cup, the quarter-final stage, and here we go.
Yeah, we've seen some wonderful ties down the years in this competition. This one could be pretty similar.
Wholesale changes for Chelsea. In goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Joe Gomez starts with Antonio Rudiger in defence. Ferran Torres plays with Leroy Sané out wide. And to use his pace through the middle, Kylian Mbappe. And in it goes. Tries to punch it away. Proper defending, under some pressure. The target, players in the centre. And he's opened the scoring with a fine finish here early on.
Well, that is a beautiful cross, and it's done justice with a firm, accurate header.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Emerson, they can spread the play now. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get... Tries the shot. It's a save with a degree of comfort, Alan.
Yeah, that was never going to finish up a goal.
Corner's taken. Really wanted to put his laces through it, but couldn't direct it.
Well, he had one or two options, left and right there. Is it going to be one of those days? The manager seems to think so. Look at his expression. What a chance missed that was to go level.
Enterprising attacking play, but not quite enterprising enough. Here's Renato Sanchez. It's a heavy touch. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Put in from the wide area. The crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've spoilt the promise of that attack. He's taken it away there with a very good tackle. That's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe. Ball played to Mendy. More patient from Leicester than usual. They're keeping the ball. Real chance. Real chance. It's in. Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead.
Well, what about this? Tiki-taka at it. Its finest. I don't know how many passes they've had in the build-up to this goal, but it's a wonderful team effort.
Bakayoko. Ross Barkley. Now Emerson. They've got the ball back by that interception. And the ball played to Mendy. Saw the direction of the pass. Bakayoko. Chelsea on the attack. Chance to cross it. They've soaked up a lot of danger here, but it hasn't hurt them, and now they're on the ball.
Yeah, as you can see, the visitors trailing in the possession stakes. They've done so well. They've got some quick players in this team, and they broke out of defence with such pace. The manager will be delighted. The game plan is working perfectly.
Ross Barkley. Marvellous tackle. James Maddison. Here's Wesley. Incisive pass. There was a chance, really, of getting into a scoring position then, but anything but. Mbappe. That's another turnover here. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. It's not a good cross, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Not quite good enough so far, Alan.
Yeah, and I think the opposition goalkeeper can thank his defenders for restricting this player to that amount of shots you can see on your screen.
Mendy. James Maddison. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. They came on strong in that period of attacking play, but in the end it was disappointing. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. And that was a very well-timed tackle. We've got 2 added minutes. That's been signalled now.
2 minutes of added time.
Striding forward, purposefully. James Maddison. That's a desperate first half in this quarter-final. Hopes were so high, they've almost been dashed in 45 minutes. And we're ready to go at Stamford Bridge for the second half. It goes out wide again. It looked on to really go at the opposition then, but they wasted the opportunity. Good interception. Found good room out here. Now they can swing into attack. Had a crack! Got in well for the chance and couldn't quite supply the finish.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that effort. The keeper was a touch worried there for a second.
Coming up for you on EA Sports, don't forget, don't miss this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture. Chelsea, they'll be facing Cardiff City away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Tries the shot here. Well, he's hit it hard. Too hard, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing with as much confidence as he would like at the moment.
How about Leicester City's next game, Alan?
They're playing Bournemouth in their next match. Don't see them having too many problems.
That would be a throw. Could get his cross in now. But it's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
Mbappe. He's through. And it's a goal here. Well, they can't wait to get the ball back out of the net and get the game going again, because they're closing in.
Well, much different atmosphere in this stadium now, and it's difficult to call.
And we restart the game 2-1. Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Hit it well, but nowhere near the target.
No, I mean, from that distance, he had to go for power, but he's got to do better than that.
Williams. Renato Sanchez. Mark Oliver Kemp. Here's Renato Sanchez. Here's Wesley. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. It's about finding the right pass now. James Maddison. Here's Renato Sanchez. Trying to spot a potential ball to open them up. But they're keeping the ball well. Not far away at all.
Well, if they keep creating chances, I'm sure they'll take one. That was a decent effort, you know.
Bakayoko. Here's Antonio Rudiger. Now Emerson. And 20 minutes to go.
Fair play to these Chelsea fans, getting right behind the team now.
Mbappe. Trying the possession game unsuccessfully at the moment. Here's Renato Sanchez. Here's Williams. And it's Williams. Renato Sanchez. Maddison. Still on the lookout for that chance to open up the opposition. That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming. Renato Sanchez. Can he pick somebody out? Keeper has reached it and rescued his side. Bakayoko. What we've got for Leicester is a substitution. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Just got a bit of the ball, I think. If he hadn't, it would have been a penalty.
Well, not surprisingly, the fans pretty angry with that decision. They were sure that was a penalty.
And it's out of play. Well, we've got a free kick here. The referee points for it. Well, this is one way of protecting the lead, really. That's what the manager thinks anyway, making this tactical change. The referee has blown and he's given the free kick. The clock ticks on and time is not the friend of Chelsea here.
No, and I think one or two players are aware of that. The manager on the sidelines urging them on, but it doesn't look like they've got it in them today.
A chance for the equaliser. Oh, what a miss!
Oh, you do have to wonder whether they will get another opportunity now, you know. I doubt it. He knows it, the manager. A golden opportunity to get back on level terms. That was really slack by the striker.
And looking at my watch, 4 minutes left. Redmond. Well, they talk about football being a passing game, and you can keep it short, you can go long, you can be direct, you can keep possession, but they seem to have got all the passing arts here.
And they've really forced the opposition to chase the ball, and they'll be hoping that that means they tire out towards the end of this game.
Undoubtedly a free kick, and I think some would say that should be a booking, but this referee doesn't see it that way.
No, he doesn't. I think you're right. Another ref probably would have flourished the yellow card there, so the player concerned gets away with it.
Wanting that extra yard to get his shot. Bakayoko! Well, there won't be many more chances like this one.
Certainly not from that kind of distance. Almost under the crossbar, and he's made a real mess of it.
Renato Sanchez, and it's Williams. Kemp. Here's Renato Sanchez. So it's over, and we have a definite result, 2-1. Well, they've come here, a chance to get into the semi-finals, but they've been knocked out going out of the quarter-finals. It was a good run, but not good enough.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. Thank you so much.
And hello everyone, a warm welcome from South Wales. We find ourselves at the Cardiff City Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Cardiff City taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
And so this, the team for Cardiff City. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the...
Firing it towards goal. Was an important piece of defending. So the corner played into the box. Fisted clear. It's opening up for them. Grealish. Now, can he deliver accurately? Real danger. Manoeuvring his way forward. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match, and the rumours have been confirmed. He's elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Lee.
Yeah, it really is. Obviously, he's going to be missed very much here. He's a key player on the pitch and in the dressing room. No doubt they'll be looking at the transfer window ahead to try and strengthen and fill that gap he's going to leave.
Excellent ball over the top. They've won back possession. Sané. N'Golo Kanté. Mbappe. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Kanté. Mount. He's got the right idea with that pass. Mbappe! Goalkeeper and touched onto the frame of the goal.
Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
Corner kick played in. The fist of the goalkeeper. It might be on for them. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. He's driven in the corner. Not really the ideal clearance. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it.
And news of a goal in the Manchester United match. Alan McInally will fill us in.
It's a goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Paul Pogba. The defender mistimed a header and the ball broke to him.
And he takes it on. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Played into the centre of the box. And not just over the crossbar with that header.
Oh, it's a perfect cross. It's a perfect position. And he just gets underneath it over the bar.
Apologies to Alan McInally for having to cut him off. Just to confirm, Manchester United did score in that game. And their lead stands at 1-0 presently.
Chelsea possession stats have been really good over the last 15 minutes. If they keep this pressure on, you feel a goal will come.
There's a slide rule pass. Is this the moment? And first-class defending cleared off the line. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Murphy, well, it fizzled out. And thwarted there, following the cross. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And it's played into the centre. And up for grabs off the keeper. Grealish. Conte. Pulisic. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Sané into the advanced position. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Well, it might still work out for them. Now then, I'm hearing there's been a goal in the match at Vicarage Road. Details from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Watford. 42 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan. They've regained possession. Mbappe. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of
And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. And crossed in the direction of the back post. It's still alive. A header it was, but a pretty straightforward save, Lee.
Well, it's an easy header, Derek, and he made it look really difficult.
The first half here comes to an end. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. I believe there's been a goal in the Newcastle United match. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Newcastle United. 48 minutes played. 2-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Will he finish? And a goal it is, against the run of what we've seen so far.
Well, totally against the run of play, but they won't mind. Now they've got to defend it.
The opening goal of the game then. Alexander-Arnold. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. Sané. Mbappe! Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms.
Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out, one apiece. And news of a goal in the Manchester United match. Alan McInally will fill us in.
It's a second goal for Manchester United. 55 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Cardiff City facing Manchester United.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I will be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Well, thumped clear. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Chelsea taking on Newcastle United.
Yeah, the fixtures coming thick and fast. Should be a good game, that.
Punched away. Well, if we believe what's been written in the past few days, it's clear Atletico are about to add to their playing squad, Lee.
Well, I've heard rumours of £30 million for him. That's not a bad price for him, to be honest with you. Will that deal go through, though, at that figure? We'll have to wait and see.
An unforced error, you've got to say. And news of a goal in the City game, Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. 65 minutes played, 2-0.
Alan, you can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. That will certainly mean a booking here.
And now he's on a tightrope.
Well, apologies for having to interrupt you there, Alan McInally. Just to confirm, Manchester City did... Mbappe! And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
So underway once again. Chelsea with the lead in this match. And a goal has been scored in the Watford game. Let's hear about it from Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Watford. 69 minutes played, 2-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Pulisic. And space for the cross. Keeping the opposition at bay with that splendid challenge. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. On the ball, Joe Rowles. With a shocking pass, really. Pulisic now. Grealish. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. There's been a goal in the Newcastle United match. Alan McInally with details.
It's a third goal for Newcastle United. 74 minutes played, 3-0.
And passing with a velvet touch. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Apologies to Alan McInally for having to cut him off in his pomp. To confirm, Newcastle United have scored in that match, and they are running away with it, seemingly. 3-0 in front. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
The Chelsea players have to focus on not making any mistakes in order to protect this slender lead.
Intelligent threaded pass here.
Well, the atmosphere...
Opportunity it is. The delivery. And they deal with the threat this time. Conte. Jack Grealish. Mendy. He's enjoying space. Is it going to be Sané? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle.
The players are using this energy from the crowd to drive them forward time after time to get back into this.
Vital interception, the danger was very real. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. The referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
2 minutes of added time.
Grealish. Staunch rearguard action. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. He's driven in the corner. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Well, body in the way. That's it. The referee brings the action to an end.
Oh, hi there. I've just got a couple of questions about the match. Thanks, well played.
This is Stamford Bridge, the home of Chelsea Football Club. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith.
Thank you,
Premier League
Stamford
football for you, very
Bridge.
shortly. It's Chelsea against Newcastle United.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to it. I think we're going to have an entertaining tussle here. I think we'll find that out in the first 10 minutes, how these teams approach the task.
Conte. Mbappe. Ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Here's the Chelsea lineup. In goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Ferland Mendy at the back. Christian Pulisic starts with Leroy Sané out wide. And to use his pace through the middle, Kylian Mbappe. It's Yedlin. On the attack here. Continue to knock the ball around, looking for the opening. Poor attempt at a pass, really. I think the cross is on. Well, it is a chance to relieve some of the pressure here by simply having the ball. Chelsea, how well they played in their previous game to win away against Cardiff City.
Well, no prizes for being top after the first 5 or 10 games, but at this late stage...
Slip through. Excellent reading of those danger signs by the defender at a crucial moment. Well, let's go over to the Emirates Stadium and hear from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Manchester City. 12 minutes played, 1-0.
Well, right on the spot there for that story, Alan McInally, of course. Made sure the pass wasn't completed. Newcastle United's lineup. Florian Thauvin starts, looking to continue his great form in midfield. And just one up front for them today. Well, there are players here who stand out a bit. These two... Let's fly! Straightforward work for the goalkeeper. Intercepted well. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Whipped in from the wide area. It's a fine stop, a full stretch from the keeper to turn that aside. Jack Grealish. He could cross it now. Conte. Shots on! Oh, it's awesome. This attacking strength that they've got. They lead again, and they'll be feeling they're going to head for victory again. Such a difficult thing to score on a regular basis at this level of football, but they have found the answer. They've got the formula.
Oh, what a strike! How far out was he? And to find the right-hand corner, that defies belief.
Chelsea have the lead. It's Yedlin. Well, the assistant has flagged straight away for the offside.
Well, he's a quick runner, this boy, and if he just delays it for a second, you'd still get in.
Here's Conte. Still on the lookout for that chance to open up the opposition. Flicked on. Oh, they thought they were in, but the flag has gone up. Campania. We could get a cross in here. Cutting in now. Poulsen. Campania. Chance for a break in numbers. The coach is very disappointed because he could see the potential, as we could see from the commentary position. But possession lost now. Mbappe won it back with an interception. It's gone out for a throw. Made the tackle. That's a turnover in play. This is a very close match. Chelsea have the lead at the moment, but that by no means is a certainty that they're going to go on and win it. The keeper stops it. There could be a follow-up now. Felipe. Intercepted well. Conte. Mbappe. Has a go here. And that shot's blocked very quickly. I've got his angles wrong with the pass. And he bangs it away. He's got the option to get in across now. Gone for the header. We love to see that, especially you, Alan, but you could head it much, much better than this one.
Well, you've got to be committed to those headers, and he wasn't quite.
Campania. Well, that's half-time at 1-0. .45 minutes still to go, second half underway. Cut out the pass. Jack Grealish. Conte. No great. Now the shot! He's blocked the shot well. The time to go to Anfield, where Alan McInally's got some news for us. Well, that's reflecting their confidence with the lead. And rather than sit on it, they're going to try and extend it.
Yeah, they've been the better side, haven't they? And that would have wrapped things up, I think.
Well, we had to break away from Alan McInally there. Apologies for that. Just confirm that Liverpool did score in that match. And they are winning by 2-0. Conte, well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Yeah, it was a good first 45 minutes from the lad. Got the ball rolling with that goal, and he's been central to most of the good things his team has done.
That's very good shielding of the ball. He could cross it now. All about picking the right pass now as he cuts it back. Tova. Surely the equaliser. The goalkeeper at the full extent, really.
I think that was fingertips. What a stop.
Corner's taken. Felipe. Can't get past him. Such a good defender. Sloppy work, really. Much more action to come, of course, on EA TV. Our presentation of the quarter. He's through. Mbappe! Well, he's in the clear, and the goalkeeper has saved it and saved his side.
Well, his defenders should be thanking him because they left him exposed, didn't they? But he answered the call.
As for Newcastle United, their next game, Alan?
Well, they're playing Burnley in their next match, and I think it could go either way.
Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. We're hearing about a goal at the Emirates. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. 67 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Well, we'll follow that with interest. It's a challenge for the attacking team here against a mass defence. They'll have plenty of the ball, but they've got to try and break it down. Mbappe. Really good to blast it goalwards, but it's into the crowd.
Yeah, that's not a great one.
Conte. Mbappe. Goes for goal! And that shot's blocked very quickly. And he saw the danger and snuffed it out. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Alexander-Arnold. And he's seen the shot! And the goalkeeper very much on his game today.
I think the crowd are sensing momentum is with them. They've created chance after chance. Can they capitalise here?
Corner played in. Punched away by the keeper. He's got a chance to cross. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. In the Cardiff City game, there has been a goal, and Alan McInally can bring us right up to date.
It's a second goal.
Shots on here. Shot blocked here. He's got it away. Bit of an interruption there for Alan McInally. You understand why with the game going on here. Confirmation for you that Manchester United did score in that match. They are winning 2-0. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. Well, this is fascinating, and the crowd are loving the drama that we're watching here. Just a one goal in it in favour of the home team.
Yeah, careful that they don't start celebrating too quickly and that the players feel they've won the game before they actually have.
There's a sub coming on for Newcastle. Aim for those in the middle. Out in front of goal. Very good Chelsea today, and good value for a victory that they should now get. Still 1-0 here, with the time almost up. What about this impacting on their next game?
Well, Chelsea go up against Manchester United. Winning in this match, I think they've played well, and they'll be hoping to do the same next match.
Well, here could be a chance for the corner. these Newcastle fans. It's sometimes said, Alan, that they want success so much that players can't live up to the expectations of the supporters.
No, I think there's a case for that. Some have wilted and flagged they haven't been able to produce the best, but that goes with the territory here.
Mbappe. I'm not sure how he reached it, but he did and kept the ball out brilliant.
That's why this is one of the top keepers in the world.
Corner played in. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper. He's keeping his team in the match.
Oh, he'll be getting some pats on the back off his teammates after that if they end up winning.
There's only a minute to go. Excellent play to attack at this late stage. They haven't given up yet. Coming into the penalty area now. DeAndre Yedlin. And there's the last blast on the whistle today. Wow, Alan, that game has just it's raced by, really.
Got time for a couple of questions? No more questions.
A meeting of two sides who have been very much at the heart of the English football story in recent years. It's Blues against Reds, Chelsea versus Manchester United, live from Stamford Bridge on EA TV. An evening of excitement ahead in the UEFA Champions League. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined by former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon, and it's Chelsea versus Manchester United. When you think of Chelsea against United, Lee, you go back to 2008 and the final in Moscow. United lifted the trophy that night.
Well, there was all sorts happening in the rain in Moscow that night. Slips on penalty taking, sendings off. Well, there's a massive rivalry between these two, built over the years, and certainly that final adds to it.
Yeah, Chelsea fans haven't forgotten 2008. A chance for them to get their own back to an extent tonight. And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Tiamue Bakayoko plays with Phil Foden in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Well, many of us still remember fondly when Kylian Mbappe broke through, and now he just seems to get better and better with each passing year, Lee.
Well, Derek, we all know what terrifies defenders, pace, but this lad takes that asset to a new level. It should be illegal to be able to run as fast as he does. Good luck with him.
Mbappe! Blue is the colour. Chelsea have gone and scored.
Attack after attack. Sooner or later, you're going to score a goal. Well, as we can see, the keeper's done his best, but there's nothing he can do from there. He's not going to miss that one.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. So the game has restarted, and Chelsea are the team with the lead. Into the advanced position. And there's the feed into the box. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Given away by Chelsea. Alex Telles has it. Pereira. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Pogba! And heading it just over the bar.
Yeah, he thinks he's in, he thinks he's scored, and it's just over the bar.
Bakayoko. Phil Foden now. On the ball, Bakayoko. Ferran Torres. It needs an accurate cross. Mbappe. He'll be cross with himself based on the position he had taken up.
Well, yeah, it was poor technique, wasn't it? Thrashed at it a little bit, went for power.
Pogba. Excellent ball over the top. Manoeuvring his way forward. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. On the ball, Bakayoko. Gabriel Jesus. He takes aim. Routine stop for De Gea to make. Pereira. Cutrone. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Opportunity it is. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. And a throw-in forthcoming. Progress from Pogba. And options in the centre. Well, it might still work out for them. Pereira. Pogba. Rashford. Cutrone. Not even close to troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, no, I can see what he's trying to do. He just got the technique all wrong. He'll get another chance.
Soler. Pereira. Wan-Bissaka. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. On the ball, Emerson. Alexander-Arnold has it. On the ball, Bakayoko. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Good-looking sequence. He's got to score! Wide of the target, and he's going to be disappointed.
Disappointed? Wow, it's a shocker. He should be doing a lot better than that.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Gabriel Jesus now. Foden. He has plenty of support. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Possession given away by Gabriel Jesus. Cutrone. It's with Alex Telles. Now they've lost it. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. Paul Pogba. Pereira. Gabriel Jesus. And the ball with Christensen. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 40.
And so they kick off the second half in this Champions League quarter-final first leg. Manolas. Unable to keep the ball that time. Emerson. And do they mean business on this occasion? Shot attempted. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort. He smashed it.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Chelsea taking on Leicester City.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
So a throw-in here. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United facing Southampton.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
He's now got to be extra careful. A verbal warning rather than a caution here. And the keeper acquitted himself well.
Yeah, it was a good ball in, wasn't it? But the keeper did everything right.
Here is Bakayoko. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. On and on he goes. Making sure nothing untoward happened. In possession, Bakayoko. Phil Foden now. Bakayoko. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. Wan-Bissaka. Garner. Pereira. Pereira. Soler. It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
Gabriel Jesus now. Mbappe. Mbappe. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. It's with Carlos Soler. Wan-Bissaka. And now Carlos Soler. Useful ball towards the back post this time. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Manchester United getting higher and higher up the pitch. What can they produce from this position? Telles. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Alexander-Arnold. Phil Foden now. It was an ambitious shot. It didn't really trouble the keeper.
No, you'd be really surprised if he let that one in.
In possession, Bakayoko. And Torres on the ball. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Mbappe tries his luck. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Emerson. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Phil Foden now. Mbappe. Oh, a vital interception. Just 10 minutes to go. Might be able to produce from this position. Rashford. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Here's a change for Manchester United. On the ball, Emerson. Phil Foden now.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. It's been such a tight game. Can Chelsea see this out? The fans are doing their bit, Derek.
Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. What a shocking pass, really. Extremely sloppy in possession. Just a couple of minutes left for play. Given away by Pogba. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And crossed in there. And a half-baked clearance. And Soler. And that is the final whistle. It's advantage Chelsea going into the return leg of this tie.
Well, going into a first leg, you take a lead before a ball is kicked. They've got that lead, can they?
Got time for a couple of questions? That'll be all, thank you.
Well, the main story here is we are going to see in action the top scorer in the league. And it's live. Well, we can expect goals today with the highest scoring team in the league in Chelsea.
Well, they play such an open, expansive game. It does leave them vulnerable at times, but they've just been outscoring the opposition.
We are at the King Power Stadium in Leicester for this fixture today, and a great day we've got for it too. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith, former England international, of course, is in the commentary box with me as usual. Premier League football is coming right up for you. It's Leicester City against Chelsea.
Well, what an arena we've got here. Perfectly suited to football and two very noisy sets of fans. What a backdrop that should be to what on paper should be an entertaining match.
Renato Sanchez. It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Can't get past him. Strong tackle. Got some goal news for you from the Leeds United fixture, and it's Alan McInally who can tell us all about it.
It's a goal for Aston Villa. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. That's cut out. He's pinched it back again. Sane. Good vision. Mbappe. Can't get the shot through. Good block. Maddison. Chance for a break in numbers. Dennis Pratt. Here's Pratt. Mark-Oliver Kemp. And they've got a man out wide. They've set it up well for the cross. And they get it away. Sane. Jack Grealish. Mbappe. Chelsea on a bit of a charge now through midfield. Terrific stop. It's going to be Chelsea's corner. Put the corner in the middle. He's blocked the shot well. It will be a corner again. Corner played in. Definitely destined for the goalkeeper. And he makes it his. Gomez. Now Rudiger. Here's Conte. Mbappe. Mbappe. Goal! Off the post and in! Right to the side of the goal and nicking off the inside of the post on its way in.
On another day, that might have rebounded back into play, but not this time.
Chelsea have the lead. Interception here. One or two options now in forward areas for them. The referee has blown and he's given the free kick.
I have seen him try to go for goal from this distance, so don't rule it out.
And the keeper can collect this one.
Yeah, as you can see, the visitors trailing in the possession stakes, but they won't mind that one bit because they've got their noses in front, and it's been a brilliant performance so far. I'm sure the manager on the sideline will be absolutely delighted.
Shots on here. Jack Grealish. Sane. Leroy Sane. Could be a cross here, it could be dangerous. Well, sometimes you just have to clear it like that. Safety first. So Chelsea are leading. Half-time is shortly upon us, but there's nothing definitive about what we've seen so far. James Maddison steered through. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. Here's Conte. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. And he's dealt with it. That dangerous moment. Given away by Chelsea. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Now, can he take them on? Mbappe! He's intercepted at just the right time for his team.
2 minutes of added time.
Here's Pratt. Kemp. Dennis Pratt. Maddison. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Played well in the first half, Chelsea. They've got this half-time lead. Grealish. Conte. Spaced across the ball now. Oh, they're frustrated, those in the middle. Well, let's hear from Alan McInally, who's got some goal news for us at Tottenham Hotspur.
It's a second goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 49 minutes played. 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Alexander-Arnold. Pulisic. Coming up for you on EA Sports, don't forget, don't miss this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture. It comes up for Leicester City. Leicester City facing Arsenal away from home.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one.
Goes for goal! Off the crossbar and back into the penalty area. Well, they're getting the ball forward, they need to do that. He's tried that from long range. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. That's very good shielding of the ball. Alan, what about Chelsea's next game?
Well, they're playing Manchester United in the next match. The Champions League quarter-final, second leg. And judging what we've seen so far this season, it will be tight. And I can't really see too much between the sides. I think it'll be close.
It's good work here in terms of possession. Can they get the equaliser? That's a wonderful save at full stretch. Here comes the corner. It's a corner that's been wasted, really. Stopped at the near post. Now he could play it into the danger area. Here's Pratt. An update from Goodison. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Everton. 62 minutes played. 1-1.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. Could have done better with the cross into the goalkeeper's reach. And that's what the defenders love, to see a goalkeeper come out like that. Jack Grealish. Sane. Mbappe. Mbappe! Hit the bar!
Now, playing some good stuff down there, deservedly in front, and might just have closed this off had that effort not hit the woodwork.
About 20 minutes to go. Mbappe. Christian Pulisic. Well, that's what they've been looking for, the ball in behind. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Grealish. Mbappe! Hit the frame of the goal after the save. Here's Renato Sanchez. Leicester ready to make this change.
hosts have controlled possession here so far, but you can see the manager down there is less than happy. Obviously, his team's losing, that's bad enough, but no real sign so far that they're going to get back into this because they're just not able to find a way through that defence and make the keeper work.
And here we're going to have a substitution, and it seems as though it's for tactical reasons.
Well, he's a long way out here, Martin. I can't believe he's going to actually try and shoot.
Saved by the goalkeeper, that free kick. It is Chelsea's match for the taking, and they would deserve a win, but they can't afford any lapses in these late stages of the game. Keep an eye on the watch, because we haven't got that long to go, and the team know that. They can't get too desperate, though. They need to keep some sort of poise about their play.
Yeah, they've got to keep the shape. I mean, it's not...
It's offside, and the referee's given it. Let's hear about a goal in the Leeds United match from Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Aston Villa. 6 minutes remain. 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Well, we'll follow that with interest. Set up to play on the break now. This should wrap it up. That is an amazing save at full stretch.
Well, that looked a certain goal. Can't believe he's kept it out.
Corner swung in, comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Mbappe. It's a sterling effort from this goalkeeper here to keep his team in the contest.
Well, his team haven't been quite at it today, but he came to the rescue. Good stop.
Conte. Fantastic save. Well, they've got a corner, so they're still on the front foot here. And another goal, and the game will be... The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Final whistle. It was a fine performance. They worked really well when they had the ball, which wasn't that...
Just a moment of your time. Cheers, thanks.
It is a fixture in English football that carries genuine resonance, no matter who's at home and who's away. In this case, Manchester United are the hosts, Chelsea the visitors, Old Trafford the venue, and it's live on EA TV. The floodlights are shining down on the players here at Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we're getting ready for a quarter-final second leg match in the Champions League. It is Manchester United taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Chelsea probably just edged it after that first leg. I thought the tempo of the game they set...
Has a go. And Soler. Wan-Bissaka. It's with Carlos Soler. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And Soler just straying offside. Well, when you talk about Kylian Mbappe, you talk about a pace merchant, somebody who's very difficult to stop if you're an opposing defender, Lee.
Well, Derek, he's a real game changer, a match winner. You can keep him quiet for 89 minutes, but then bang, he turns on the afterburners and he's gone. Total concentration is needed today if you're going to stop him.
Gabriel Jesus now. Barkley. Conte. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe! There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, we can take another look at this now, and he's connected so well with it, generated a lot of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. Look.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Just to check on the aggregate score, it is 2-0. Sandro Tonali. Lindelöf. Given away by Manchester United. Barkley with it. Sané. Conte. And slipped through beautifully. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Pogba has it. Soler. Space and time for the cross. And they scored! An important goal, but still a mountain to climb. They need 2 more goals because of the away goals rule.
Well, he put some superb balls in from the wide areas, and that one's probably the best. And what did they get? Reward, a goal.
So the aggregate score currently stands at 2-1. Mbappe with it. Alert defending. And Torres on the ball. Barkley. Mbappe. It's with Cutrone. Soler. Can he put it away? Great work defensively, but still the chance. Cutting the ball back. A very effective clearance. Pogba has it. And the cross is very much on. Very quick thinking there. And he was in the right place to intercept. Alex Telles. Rashford. Pereira. Alex Telles. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. Alex Telles. It did look on for them, but not to be. Gabriel Jesus now. This might be ideal for the counter. Can they take advantage? Great opportunity! Keeper didn't quite do enough. And the keeper has custody of the ball, but just a few seconds beforehand, he had a big save to make.
Well, keep hold of it, have a breather, because that first save deserves us all to look at him and clap.
You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. A cross lacking guile and accuracy. Mbappe, Gabriel Jesus, and it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. On aggregate, it's 3-1. Tonali with it. It's with Alex Telles. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. A deft clearance. Sané has it. Mbappe with it. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Gabriel Jesus just wanted to get it out of there. Gabriel Jesus. Mendy. Barkley. The block from Kostas Manolas. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Second and decisive leg of this Champions League quarter-final, and the second half begins. Gabriel Jesus. Mendy. Aimed towards Mbappe. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Untidy in possession. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Norwich City.
Yeah, game after game, the season.
Firing it in. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Kostas Manolas. Tonali with it. Pereira. A real opening now. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Chelsea facing Burnley.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Here's a change for Manchester United. They've taken this corner short. Conte. Tremendous block. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Gomez. Now you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Conte. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. Conte now. Mbappe. Conte. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. An awful lot of green space to run into. And crossed in there. Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really, really strong goalkeeping. Spread himself, used all of his body, really good save.
Corner kick played in. The fist of the goalkeeper. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. And now the delivery. And the cross is very much on. Rashford couldn't keep it. And the cross goes in. Soler, cross towards that far post. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
He's driven in the corner. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Great vision to switch the play. 15 minutes remaining. He's enjoying space. It needs an accurate cross. Danger averted. Alexander-Arnold. Barkley. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort. He smashed it.
Substitution for Chelsea. Coming off
And
the
a substitution in the offing.
Ross Barkley. Coming onto the pitch. Number 25. Timoe Bakayoko.
Mendy. In possession, Bakayoko. Conte. Gabriel Jesus. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Mele. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Ball lost by Chelsea. This looks promising. Soler, wonderfully weighted pass. And the danger cleared. Inside the final 5 minutes now. They've regained possession. Firing it towards goal. It should be. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Tonali with it. Marcus Rashford. Lindelöf now. And scope for them to produce something exciting.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Must score! Unable to find the back of the net, and still a lot of work ahead of them here.
Well, he'd probably surprised if he scored from there, but it is worth an effort.
And Torres on the ball. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, it's been a cracking time. They probably deserve to go through with the football they played over the 2 legs. They'll be growing in confidence now.
Got time for a couple of questions? No further questions.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Stamford Bridge. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith sitting alongside me. Premier League football is coming right up for you. It's Chelsea, and they take on Burnley.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Well, we've got a couple of teams here that their strengths are attacking, no doubt about it. So I'm sure they'll be going at each other very quickly.
Bakayoko. Abraham. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. Wholesale changes for Chelsea. In goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Jack Grealish plays with Tiamue Bakayoko in midfield. And here is just the one main attacker in this lineup. Arsenal, not good at the moment. The Gunners don't seem to have too much ammunition so far this season.
Well, definitely a season to forget, this one. I think they can wave goodbye to a Champions League position, and wouldn't be surprised if heads roll at the end of this campaign.
Well, there's no doubt this fella could be the key man for Chelsea today.
He's one of the best ball players in this league, in world football, I'd go so far to say.
Put in from the wide area. Well, they got it wide very well, the chance to get the cross in, but it's not turned out to be a very good delivery. Could have done better. Simple for the goalkeeper. Abraham. Read the play well, making sure there's no turnover. Well, that's what they've been looking for, the ball in behind. Good deep cross towards the far post. Keeper's done very well here. A quick note for your diary. Make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture. Chelsea, they'll be hosting Leeds United.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
Looking to attack the cross in numbers. Hasn't held it, the goalkeeper. Taking on a couple of opponents now. Must be a goal! Must take the lead here, which they do in good style.
No, they played some good football leading up to that, Martin, and thoroughly deserved that goal. Oh, that's good anticipation. He expected the keeper to parry that, and that's exactly what happened.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Chelsea, as expected, have the lead. It's good play to get a foot in and intercept. Jack Grealish. Came in with a challenge. He's made the interception. Spaced across the ball now. Well, they kept up the pressure, didn't they? But it's finally been stopped now. Compliment the defender, but not the player trying to cross it. Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this. Here is Johansson. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. It's a good piece of defending to stop the supply into the centre. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. Good anticipation by the defender. Svensson. They can spread the play now towards the front post. That's the way to win the ball back. Alan McInally has news of a goal at Cardiff City. Alan.
It's a goal for Manchester City.
Clever ball. out in front of goal. Read the play well. It could really give it away. Some of the fans there thinking that should be a corner, but it's a throw. Men in there to try to convert this cross. Not really away from the threat here. The keeper can deal with that. Well, Chelsea do hold the lead, but with half-time beckoning, we'll see whether they can get there with that lead still intact and indeed see it out for the rest of the game. Not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes it can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't make too many mistakes, this lad.
Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that. They had to come back here quickly, as you would understand. Sorry to Alan McInally for that. Confirmation for you that Manchester City did score in that match, and they now lead by that goal, 1-0. Linetti. Matej Vidra. 2 more minutes to play of added time. Bakayoko. Room now out on the wing. Wonderful chance. Surely he must score. And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see.
No better time to score than that, and no wonder his teammates are delighted.
Well, here's the goal again. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. And the referee is blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here. Well, this guy looks like he's the one the opposition are having the most problems with.
Well, the defence knew all about him beforehand, but they really haven't got tight enough, and as a result...
Time now for the second half to start. Spotted that well and intercepted. Abraham. Going forward with real purpose now. Lovely, incisive pass. It's offside, that's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed because the striker seemed to time his run really well. Yeah, the linesman's got it right there. Just went a fraction early.
In the Cardiff City game, there has been a goal, and Alan McInally can bring us right up to date.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. 50 minutes played, 2-0.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. So what about Burnley's next game?
They're playing Brighton and Hove Albion in their next match. And difficult to call. I don't think there's too much between the two sides.
Linetti. Rather careless from Burnley. We're going to get a substitution here from Burnley. He's made the interception. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. A check-in with Alan McInally at the Southampton game, and a goal, I believe, Alan.
It's a second goal for Southampton. 58 minutes played, 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Alexander-Arnold. He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? He's aimed for the far post here. Solidly away. The substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Room for the cross. He's got possession back for his team. An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. Grealish. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Here's Antonio Rudiger. Bakayoko. Found good room out here. Maybe he'll cross it here. Good deep cross towards the far post. No real challenge to the defender from that cross. Bakayoko. Didn't really go for it, tried a bit of guile.
Well, 10 out of 10 for invention there, but he'll hope to do better next time.
Well, the manager not wasting any time here. He's going to make the change, and they are going to try and turn this around. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline.
Chelsea seen more than enough of the ball, and we've been treated to some really good
In he goes at the feet of the attacker.
Well, the attacker will feel that's a chance wasted, that, but you've got to give full marks to the keeper.
They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. At Southampton, goal news for you. Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Southampton. 78 minutes played. 3-0.
That's Alan McInally keeping us bang up to date. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. That's the way to win the ball back. They can be quick on the break now. Looked so promising at the beginning, but came to naught. He's made the interception. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. That's a bad ball. Bryan. Joe Bryan. Challenges for the ball. Has a go here. He saved it, and saved it well. Corner coming up. Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
And in it goes. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. Looks to shoot, and he's hung on to the ball too. Brilliant goalkeeping. 3 minutes. That's all that's left now. Linetti. He wants to run at them with the ball. It's good to see.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bakayoko. Pulisic. It's finished now with the final whistle. I guess the opposition will feel that they...
Time for a few quick questions. That'll be all, thank you.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge.
Thank you, Stamford.
I'm Derek Ray. With me for commentary is Lee Dixon, and it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Chelsea up against Leeds United.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one, Derek. Excite me. Come on, let's see some entertainment.
Alert defending. And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Kepa is given the green light in goal. N'Golo Kanté starts with Phil Foden in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Alexander-Arnold. And Torres on the ball. He takes aim. It's come off the keeper. Well, something has happened at the Emirates Stadium. A goal has been scored. Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Arsenal. It's been scored by Christian Tello. It was a soft shot that came in. But
in position to give them the lead, maybe. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Phil Foden now.
Well, the Chelsea fans can feel a shift, I think. The pressure is definitely...
Barkley! In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch. Gets his shot away. First time. Nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball.
So the game has restarted and Chelsea are the team with the lead. I believe there's been a goal in the Manchester United game. Alan?
it's a goal for Manchester United. 13 minutes played, 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan. On and on he goes. The cross is on. Well, the attack promising as it was. Scuppered there. Jegrova has it. And a throw-in forthcoming. It's opening up for them. Top-notch tackle. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Sims. Rodrigo Amaral. Sims. He's lost it. Alexander-Arnold has it. Chelsea getting the ball forward. A glorious chance. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Wow, what technique. When the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Now Josh Sims. Phillips. And it's with Stuart Dallas. Making use of a goal in the Arsenal match. Alan McAnally.
It's a second goal for Arsenal. 27 minutes played, 2-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Can they hit on the break? Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Dallas here. Amaral. And Bamford. And now it's Phillips. I must say, this looks promising. Real chance. And this time, it's in.
Well, the coaches will tell you, pass the ball how you would like to receive it. Perfectly weighted, and he finished it off brilliantly.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
Patrick Bamford.
And the ball with Christensen. Barkley with it. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. Use of a goal at the Emirates, Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Arsenal. 36 minutes played, 3-0.
Thanks, Alan.
Possession certainly isn't a problem for Leeds. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they've produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Giving it a try. Almost his second goal of this match. But the goalkeeper had his own views on that subject.
Well, he'd be looking for a brace, the striker, not to be on that occasion.
Jegrova has it. Given away. Conte. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. The referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
2 minutes of added time.
Sims. Amaral. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. Phil Foden now.
Well, the Chelsea fans can feel the shift, I think. The pressure is definitely mounting.
Barkley! So the beginning of the second half here at Stamford Bridge. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Now Josh Sims. Sims delivering it into the box. And news of a goal in the Manchester United match. Alan McInally will fill us in.
It's a second goal for Manchester United. 47 minutes played, 2-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Real danger. Do they have? And he takes on the shot. And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, as we can see from the replay, they've got so much pace in their side, haven't they? Always look dangerous on the counter, and it was a wonderful example of that.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Well, let's join Alan McInally because a goal has been scored at the Etihad.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. 53 minutes played, 2-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Arsenal.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Well, choose your adjective where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive would be one adjective you could use, Lee.
Well, Derek, with some players, you can allow them a little more time and space.
Happy to take on the shot. Competence from the keeper.
Yeah, concentration for goalkeepers. He was spot on there.
And he's fired over the corner. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, quite a lot of the time you need good movement. to get away from your marker, but you also need brilliant delivery. And this is as good as it gets. What a header.
And we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest. A long time ago. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Leeds United taking on Liverpool.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Half an hour remaining then. This attack looks highly promising. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Sims. That is how to apply the pressure. Ferran Torres. Let's join Alan McAnally because I understand there's been a goal in the Aston Villa game. Alan?
It's a goal for Aston Villa. 65 minutes played, 2-1.
Cheers again, Alan. Rodrigo Amaral. Amaral. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Conte, beautifully disguised ball. He might be able to make it through. The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Well, we'll see this again, and it's inches from going wide. It doesn't hit the post and goes in. Keeper is distraught.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Use of a goal at the Emirates, Alan McAnally.
It's another goal for Arsenal. 71 minutes played, 5-0.
Thanks, Alan. Sims. Amaral. Sims. And it's with Stuart Dallas. Rodrigo Amaral. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Amaral. Patrick Bamford. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Good visualisation and execution. Just straying offside. Well, they have been getting 3 substitutes warmed up. And by the look of it, all 3 are coming on. Phillips. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Sané. Mendy. Foden. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Receiving news of a goal in the United match, Alan McAnally.
It's a third goal for Manchester United. 7 minutes remain, 3-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Now Josh Sims. Poor attempt at a pass, really. He's feeling the pressure here. Onguene. And now it's Phillips. Rodrigo Amaral. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Free kick to Chelsea. Tammy Abraham. Conte. It's a weighted pass.
There will be a minimum
Well cleared
of
away.
3 minutes of added time.
1 minute remaining. Couldn't keep the ball. Into the advanced position. And space for the cross. And the defender takes care of business. And the referee blows for full time. Alexander-Arnold has it.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all, thank you.
Well, tension in the air here. It's got all the ingredients, hasn't it? And it's our main feature today on EA TV. Join us soon. This is the setting for our game for you today, the Emirates Stadium in North London. I'm Martin Tyler, he's Alan Smith alongside me. Premier League football for you very shortly. It's Arsenal against Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. I think both teams here are going to be positive. They are set up to attack, so I'm expecting a few goals here today. I don't want to put the mockers on, but I am expecting a few.
This is the Arsenal lineup. I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they've got players who are going to be working really hard. Whether they can be a threat on the front foot, we'll wait and see.
Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Xhaka. Spotted that well and intercepted. Here's the Chelsea lineup. In goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Joe Gomez at the back. And to use his pace through the middle, Kylian Mbappe. Golden opportunity now! And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Chelsea playing today on the back of a very good home victory in their last match against Leeds United. Mbappe! How has he kept that one out?
His reactions there were sensational.
Swung in from the corner. Kept his concentration, the goalkeeper, and because of that, kept hold of the ball.
Yeah, he seems to fill the goal, this lad. He's quite an imposing keeper.
And back it goes to the goalkeeper. A couple of exceptional talents in a really good game that we might be focusing on.
Well, we've earmarked these two because they have been in fantastic form this season. It's been a pleasure to watch them.
With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on. Must take the lead here. Goal, they've taken the lead here. They go in front with this very slick attack. And however the opposition sets up against them, they have the power to break them down. It's really exciting, it's really entertaining, And as you've seen, yet again, it's really effective. It's Chelsea with the lead. Grealish, Mbappe. It's a quick break. And the interception is a vital one. And that's gone out for a throw-in. Good interception. Making sure there's no turnover. That was a foul. The referee's allowed the game to go on. He's entitled to do that. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw, though. Max. Granit Xhaka. Encouraging play from this team now. Keeping the ball. Here's the chance. Really stretched to make the save. Top class. He's put in the corner. Cleared away by the defender. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Philip Max. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Good vision. And now they're 2-up with another fine piece of attacking play. Typical, really, of the work of the players and the effort that they put in on the training ground. The manager's got terrific belief in attacking football, and he must be thrilled, probably beyond even his wildest dreams. They attack, they score, they attack, they score. That's the kind of team they are.
I'm sure the manager will be delighted with this. Fantastic teamwork, lovely ball through.
Restarting at 2-0. The boys from the bridge looking very good again. Top of the league.
Totally in charge, as they have been for most of this season.
Odegaard. That's very good shielding of the ball. And that'll be a throw.
No real surprise, the visitors with less possession here. Well, they do say possession is 9/10 of the law, but not the case here. They've used the ball when they've got it really...
Hit it well! Had a real crack at goal then. I thought that was a very good effort.
But they stood off him. They almost invited the shot there.
Lerma. Xhaka. Over the top of the defenders, and he could be in here. Trying to get in behind just a little too eagerly then.
He could give the defender a yard, you know, and still get there.
Gabriel Jesus. Mbappe. Out in front of goal. Lerma.
Great save that, wasn't it? I think we all thought that was going to be in.
Break quickly when they get possession. Break still on. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. Just lost their way at the crucial moment of that counter-attack, and they've lost the ball. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Well, still a few minutes to go in this first half of the London derby, and Chelsea certainly the happier of the two. In front of goal, great stop. Corner played into the middle.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Philip Max. Granit Xhaka. It's good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass? And there goes the whistle for half-time, and the scoreline is 2-0. Well, what a good game he's having to this point, Alan.
Well, you've only got to look at that graphic to see how effective he's been. And there's been an...
Here comes the second half, started by Chelsea. Pulisic. Jack Grealish. Mbappe. That's a tremendous... Really at the extent of his reach to make that very fine stop. Put the corner in the middle. Still heading for goal.
Well, he did well to get to the ball first. That's the best I can say.
Lerma. Just a little nudge to nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you. Our coverage of the Premier League fixture. Arsenal, they'll be hosting Watford.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
Alan, what about Chelsea's next game?
Well, they're playing Borussia Dortmund in their next...
Here's the chance! Well, now it looks like a question of just how many. They really are on top now, stretching the lead, looking like the real winners of this match. Superb goal here.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
Strong challenge. It's a throw. It is all about the team, not the individuals, but forwards are the most individual players in many ways, certainly single-minded, and he's got himself a goal and he'll be happy tonight.
Yeah, well, the fans are happy with his contribution, and why not? He's played really well.
Well, the Hammers fans wondering whether West Ham are going to get this transfer target.
Yeah, it does seem to have been rumbling on for quite some time. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if it does get sorted pretty soon in the next week or two.
It's good attacking play, this, from them. No real challenge to the defender from that cross. And Arsenal are going to bring on some fresh legs. That's a decent stop from the goalkeeper, but they would have hoped to have tested him more.
Yeah, a few disappointed looks from his teammates there, the lad who might have scored.
Arsenal about to make a change. Xhaka. Now Martin Odegaard. Held off the opponent well. Well, this is where the space is at the moment, on the flanks. Guided through. And there it is!
Such a well-crafted goal, this. Lovely vision to find the pass, and what a tidy finish.
It's turning out to be an embarrassing scoreline, really, as we're underway again. Well, you need to be strong to do this, and a good touch. Encouraging play from this team now, keeping the ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Grealish, and 20 minutes to go. Another turnover in play here with that interception. It's going to be a substitution for Arsenal. Philip Max. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Arsenal with the substitution. Alexander-Arnold. Jack Grealish. Tammy Abraham. Gabriel Jesus. Lovely ball. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. Well, the home team has been outplayed, And the home supporters have lost their will to support, I think.
Oh, haven't they just? You could hear a pin drop here. Seen one or two heading for the exits. They're not impressed.
Manager calling for the press, but he's still got the ball. Incisive pass. And that will clear the danger. It comes out off the goalkeeper.
Arsenal looking a bit like headless chickens. The fans certainly sense it. Not happy.
Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play. Max. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. Abraham. Alexander-Arnold. Grealish. Tammy Abraham. Christian Pulisic. Here's a chance to whip it in. Won the ball capably with that tackle. Lerma. Added time coming up. There will be 2 minutes of it.
Of 2 minutes.
On the attack here. Could get his cross in now. Xhaka. Lerma. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. That is the final whistle. As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the...
Hi, can you chat to us for a second about the match? That'll be all, thank you.
This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. It is Chelsea. They take on Borussia Dortmund, and the action is next on EA TV Live. Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And tonight we've got the semi-final of the Champions League coming up for you. It's Chelsea against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Derek, with the final so close, really important for both sets of players to stay in the now. Block the final out of the mind. Stay in the semi-final and do your job.
Conte, Mbappe. It should be a truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce.
top marks, finishing at his best. Lovely through ball as well. The timing was perfect. Excellent finish.
So the game has restarted, and Chelsea are the team with the lead. Considering the form book, Lee, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously.
Well, he's set this competition alight with his goals and his form, hasn't he, Derek? He runs the channels, exploits the space behind defences, but his goals all over the place. It's simple, he's a game changer.
The master of perfect defensive positioning, Conte. Well, Marco Reus has been the focus of much attention ahead of this game, and the rumours. Mbappe tries his luck. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping following that long shot, Lee.
Yeah, concentration when the ball's in the air for that long. Just get behind it, get your hands up.
But he has just veered into an offside position this time. Conte now. And very deftly cut out. It's with Dybala. He's using his strength to good effect. And it's a story of forward momentum from Borussia Dortmund. Can they produce? And the ball's gone. Couldn't keep the ball. That's a lovely ball. Mbappe. And he takes on the shot. Keeper did his job to begin with. Conte, whatever it takes to keep them out. Jorginho.
Well, they're still behind, Derek, but I don't know how. Super goalkeeping there. They do earn the corn, don't they, these keepers?
Hudson-Odoi. Good technique displayed. Jorginho. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. And Chelsea win the corner.
The crowd is sensing momentum is with them. They've created chance after chance. Can they capitalise here?
Just wanted to get it out of there. Staunch rearguard action. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. Could be a chance to break here. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Sloppy from Sané. Sané. And threading it forward. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Will it be? And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, here it is again, Derek, and when the ball goes in wide areas, sometimes defenders struggle to stop the crosses. They did on that occasion, and in the end it's poor defending, but the ball's ended up in the back of the net. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
So 2-0 now. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And moving the ball nicely. Brandt! The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
Garay. It's with Romagnoli. They've regained possession. And that shot from seemingly miles out. Close.
Well, he got too much space and he thought, why not? Why not shoot from here?
Conte. Useful looking ball. Foden. And not too far away, just a bit too much height on it.
Well, the keeper's beaten. He's gone for precision over power. It's a good effort.
It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Oh, tremendous vision. Alexander-Arnold. He cuts it back. And the danger cleared. Mbappe with it. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Alexander-Arnold has it. It's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Options in the centre. Will he finish? And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. Mbappe. Jorginho. Conte. And denied only by the post that time, Lee.
Well, when you shoot, you put your head down, you aim at the target, and sometimes you just miss it.
Brandt with it. Joao Felix. Palacios. Dybala. And he takes on the shot. Well, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. Corner coming up for Dortmund. Over it comes. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
He takes aim, whatever it takes to keep them out. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Chelsea facing Aston Villa.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Brandt. And given away by Dortmund. Mbappe. Terrific tackle from Garay. Read it magnificently and intercepted. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Dybala. It's an enterprising Dortmund attack. Can they take advantage of the situation? And the cross is very much on. Julian Brandt. He must finish! An attempt like that, never likely to trouble the keeper.
No, he's got his positioning right, but it was a poor shot in the end.
Garay. On the ball, Joao Felix. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Mbappe with it. It's with Dybala. Jadon Sancho. On the ball, Torgan Hazard. Useful looking ball. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And Dortmund will go to the bench. On the ball, Joao Felix. Chelsea throw-in here. Sané. Space and time for the cross. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Conte. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Vili Orban. Jadon Sancho. Brandt with it. On the ball, Joao Felix. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one. Derek, he's got to be careful now.
Chelsea coming off the
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches.
Ross Barkley.
Luis Alberto. Palacios. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Sancho now. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Options around him. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Sané, but intercepted. And 5 minutes to go. Luis Alberto. Dybala. It's been aimed towards the front post. Phil Foden now. A bit of running room now on the wing.
The referee has indicated.
And with that, the attack fizzles out.
2 minutes of added
And the
time.
defender takes care of business. One minute remaining. And there it is, the referee blows for full time. And my goodness, no wonder these home fans are ecstatic. Still, there is a job to do.
Just a couple of questions for you. Yeah, no further...
Well, being the leading marksman in the league, he's the man everyone is talking about as he warms up. Can he score again today? We're about to find out. Stamford Bridge is the venue. I must say the weather has certainly cooperated. It's beautiful here today. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box for complete coverage is Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Chelsea up against Aston Villa.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Mbappe. Speculative effort here. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Pulisic now. Mount. Straightforward for the keeper. Gabriel Jesus. Mbappe. Gabriel Jesus! Almost unbelievably, he's kept it out.
Well, I'm not sure how he's reached that. Just look at the stretch on that.
A punch-happy goalkeeper. Crossing possibilities. Useful ball to the near post. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, we're going to see this time and time again. The kids will call it techers. I just call it pure genius. What a brilliant, brilliant goal this is.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
So underway once again, Chelsea with the lead in this match. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Here's Mbappe. Gabriel Jesus now. On the ball, Emerson. Going well. Teammates could potentially join in. Firing it in. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
Over it comes. Mbappe. And will it be Alexander-Arnold? Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. It's with Emerson. Alexander-Arnold. Jack Grealish. This could be an interesting avenue. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. He's in control of the situation. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. By no means on his own here. And it's played into the centre. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. It's with Trezeguet. And Chelsea have given us away. Lete. Good technique displayed. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And scope for the cross. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Pulisic. Pulisic now. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Pulisic now. Mount. Well, a respectable enough effort, but he couldn't extend their lead.
Given too much space, why not take the shot on? Good effort.
Hamza Mendil. Andres Cubas. Engels with it. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Surely the equaliser. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. And possession lost, intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Grealish. Chelsea finding forward gears. Can they take advantage of this? Mbappe! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here it is again. It's just a perfectly weighted ball in behind and not a bad finish either. Great goal.
And they are back underway. Chelsea with the advantage. Jack Grealish. Making progress. Gabriel Jesus in position, back post here. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, I love looking at replays. You get to see the goal in all its glory. Just look at this. Perfect header. What a goal.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, it might still work out for them. Pretty comfortable piece of defending.
The referee has indicated
Ferran Torres.
of 3 minutes of added time.
Pulisic now. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And whipped into the box. A really high-quality save.
Well, it's all about concentration. Goalkeepers can go so long without doing any...
And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Not a good pass. Alert defending. Well, great read there to intercept. Well, excitement guaranteed here on EA TV Live, the Champions League semi-final second leg. It's Chelsea facing Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, it surely has to be an epic game. Two sides doing everything in their power to make it to the final. All on the line. Has to be a cracker, Derek.
Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Aston Villa facing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Manoeuvring his way forward. And the cross into the middle. The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him, he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it. A sloppy pass. Well, this story has been doing the rounds on television and in the newspapers. Kostas Manolas might well be on his way to Frankfurt, Lee.
Well, Derek, there's nothing like a transfer rumour to liven a dressing room up. Puts a spring in the step of the players, especially if you hear he plays in your position.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Real danger. And he couldn't take advantage of that opportunity from close range, Lee.
How close does he want to be to score? He's gone for power and fluffed his lines.
Hamza Mendil. And here is Mings. Engels with it. Andres Cubas. And that was a very fine read. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Hamza Mendil. He's got the right idea with that pass. It's with Trezeguet. And scope for the cross. Fed over towards the back post. Mount. So 20 minutes to go. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. It's with Douglas Luiz. Well, he's given it away. Jack Grealish. Gabriel Jesus. Wonderful tackle. Chelsea finding forward gears. Can they take advantage of this promising position? And cleared away. Hamza Mendil. Trezeguet. Andre Green. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Well, nothing he could really do based on the cross. And in the second half here, and it's almost, Lee, a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Well, creating goals is hard enough, but the scoring of goals is the hardest thing to do in football. Chelsea, for me, have ticked all the boxes in that department for me. They've been lovely to watch. And look at all the players. They've all got smiles on their faces. We love to see that.
Gabriel Jesus. Chelsea happy to pass the ball. Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
Corner kick played in. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. And he takes it on. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. A Chelsea corner. And over comes the corner. What a vital intervention. And the short option preferred. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Danger averted. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Alexander-Arnold has it. Tremendously strong in the tackle. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Good-looking sequence. Genuinely thought they might. And the referee blows for full-time. Crossing possibilities.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. Thanks for speaking to
Well, this is a region that really loves its football, the industrial west of Germany. We're at the home of Borussia Dortmund. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender, Lee Dixon. And Chelsea hold the advantage going into the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final tie. It is Borussia Dortmund taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Dortmund with plenty of work to do after that first leg. That narrow defeat won't be playing too much on their minds at the moment. They will feel they're very much still in this.
Can he finish this? In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, it's the hardest thing to do in football, score a goal. But when it's served up on a plate like this, it looks easy. Fabulous through ball.
Well, you just feel it might be getting away from them. 3-0 on aggregate. And possession lost, intercepted. Quite a bit of pre-match interest in Axel Witsel, and the rumours have been confirmed. He's elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Lee.
Yeah, it really is. Obviously, he's going to be missed very much here. He's a key player on the pitch and in the dressing room. No doubt they'll be looking at the transfer window ahead to try and strengthen and fill that gap he's going to leave.
Pulisic now. Chelsea getting the ball forward. Mbappe! Amazing reflexes from Thibaut Courtois.
Oh, it's fantastic. Every team needs a brilliant goalkeeper, and this lad falls into that category.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, and he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it.
Sané has it. Mbappe with it. Conte. Kylian Mbappe. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Palacios. Dybala. And it's a quality pass. Has teammates waiting inside the area. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. Played into the centre of the box. Simple catch, really. This attack looks highly promising. Brandt. Correa. Julian Brandt. Barkley. Phil Foden now. Foden. Here is Zuma. Oh, tremendous vision. Sané. Conte. Barkley. Danger averted. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Mbappe. Conte. Oh, he fancies his chances. And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
Brandt. Now Correa. Well, that's a moment the fans won't soon forget. It comes to absolutely nothing. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Will he finish? And it's in for Chelsea.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. All he's told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
And the aggregate score has a one-sided look about it. 4-0. Dybala just couldn't keep it. Manoeuvring his way forward. Foden. Barkley. Might be a chance here. Blue is the colour. Chelsea have gone and scored.
Attack after attack. Sooner or later, you're going to score a goal. Well, you could be critical of the defending, but let's focus on the great play. Capped off with a superb, calm, calculated finish.
Well, the gulf in quality has been marked. On aggregate, it's 5-0. It's with Dybala. Palacios. Torgan Hazard. Palacios on the ball. Well, great read there to intercept. Mbappe with it. Might really be able to trouble them here. Beautifully timed. Throw-ins given. Conte. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. They've regained possession. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Conte. Barkley. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. That's going to be all for the first half here in the Ruhr region. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Sancho. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Off the post and back in play. And turned out of play, so it will be a throw-in. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Conte now. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. Tremendous ball played through. Has a go. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here is replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
And this has become an absolute thrashing. 6-0 is the aggregate. Score. Palacios on the ball. Dortmund unable to keep it. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. And teammates to play it to. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Brandt with it. They look as though they want to make this move count. Brandt. Others to play it to. And the keeper would have been disappointed had he not dealt with it. And it is a Dortmund corner. Corner kick played over. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Correa. Now he must favour the cross. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. And over comes the corner. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. Pulisic. Into the advanced position. He has time to play it over. A lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, the fans are not happy, and who would blame them? Shocking performance so far. Let their standards slip, I'm afraid. All parts of their game are off today.
Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Pulisic. Romagnoli. Palacios on the ball. He has teammates to play it to. Dybala. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Given away by Chelsea. Good. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, first-rate goalkeeping.
Oh, he can't believe the goalkeeper saved that. That's brilliant.
He's driven in the corner. Punched away. And very deftly cut out. He continues his run. And he stopped them in their tracks. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Options in the centre. Hazard. And waiting for it is Emre Can. And they deal with the threat this time. That's how to rob them of possession. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Substitution it is for Dortmund. Crossing opportunity. Firmino, and played in, clattered away. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Sané, Bakayoko has it. Barkley with it. Tammy Abraham. Mount. Here is Bakayoko. Alexander-Arnold has it. Now with Ross Barkley. And moving the ball nicely. Barkley. Alexander-Arnold has it. Now with Ross Barkley. Takes aim, and a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Barkley with it. Now, let's see what they can do here. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. He's given us away. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Tammy Abraham. Excellent challenge. And there it is. The referee blows for full time. Chelsea ascend to the final.
Well, going into this semi-final, you'd expect teams to be nervous, not sure of the outcome. When we look at the outcome now, it's too easy for them. Confidence will be building after that result. Can they keep that confidence and pick the trophy up in the next game? We'll wait and see.
Danke, dass Sie so kurz nach Abpfiff vor unsere Kamera gekommen sind. Danke, dass Sie bei
It is the big chance for Chelsea today. 3 points, and they will be Premier League champions. Watch it with us, and it's live. Hi everybody, it's a lovely day for a game of football, and the game of football we're about to bring you is at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Martin Tyler. I'm joined, as usual, by former England striker Alan Smith. What a day this could turn out to be. For the visiting team in particular, if the result goes their way, they will be champions at the end of the match. Manchester City against Chelsea.
Well, you've only got to look at the league table to see the fantastic results they've enjoyed on the road. Such a strong defence, very swift on the counter-attack. I think that will be their ploy today to clinch the honours, to clinch the silverware.
Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that. Wanting that extra yard to get his shot away. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Manchester City have made just a one change. Manuel Akanji starts alongside Milan Skriniar in defence. Raheem Sterling starts, a midfielder in good form. And just one up front for them today. Wholesale changes for Chelsea. In goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Joe Gomez at the back. And to use his pace through the middle, Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe. That's a tremendous... And a crack! Straightforward work for the goalkeeper. Well, they've got some other opportunities, but this is the chance to win a game that will give them the title as champions.
Yeah, the last thing you want is for it to drag on, because that's when a bit of doubt can creep in.
Antoine Griezmann is a great goal scorer without having that sort of single-mindedness that he sort of hangs around the goal to get his chances. He really works for the team as well.
Well, I think that's inspired by Diego Simeone at Atletico de Madrid, and that work ethic he's got, the Frenchman, it carries him through.
Kylian Mbappe, who was a star before the World Cup in Russia, but a superstar after it.
Yeah, what a young player, and he's only heading in one direction. Wonderful talent, he's got a good head on those shoulders too.
Antoine Griezmann, who's a French international, of course, but very much with Spanish roots.
Well, those defenders he's facing would have watched all the DVDs, but they're in for a tough test today, given the number of goals he scored in the league.
And that ball, that is a free kick. And they've got a chance to really make the most of that decision.
Well, look at him, Martin. I've seen him do some serious damage from this kind of distance.
Good stretch by the goalkeeper to push that away from danger. Pulisic. Chance to cross it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. And the referee blows his whistle. The flag was up for offside. Oh, he's lost the ball. City couldn't hold on to the ball. Nicolas Otamendi, the centre of attention from the media going into this particular game. He is announced officially now that this is his last season.
Yeah, I think he would have thought long and hard about it. I thought maybe he had another 12 months or so at the top, but no, he's decided, and only he knows when the time is right.
Mbappe. It's about finding the right pass now. It's a heavy touch. Alan, what sort of advice would you be giving to the players to deal with the pressure of going for a title like this? You've been a winner twice.
Well, you just try and play the way that you have for most of the campaign, the way that's got you into this position, and just keep your eye on the ball. That's basically the message.
On the attack here. Game still level, but the pressure might be counting. Chance to put it in the box from here. Turned aside there by the keeper. Mbappe. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. That goal is a very special one for this football club. It should make them champions.
Well, they've scored goals of this quality all season, but this one might be just that little bit more important. Well, it was a decent move, and to get some space in a crowded penalty area.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Chelsea in front. Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass.
As you can see, Chelsea trailing in terms of their possession, but they have played some slick, really beautiful football out there. The way that they broke out from defence, it's just been the pace of the play and the way that they've chosen the passes. It's been so clinical.
Well, they've got the opposition on the back foot with this break. They're coming at them with numbers. Here's Sterling. Good position for the cross. Surely the equaliser. That's a terrible moment for them. The title was in their hands. Are they letting it slip, Alan?
Disastrous. But we'll all be looking now to see how they react. Have they got the bottle and metal to turn this around?
So away we go at 1-1. Crowd maybe expected a bit more, but it's 2 added minutes.
2 minutes added time.
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! He's made the save. Well, there are going to be other chances for them, Alan. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space. Chelsea to start this second half then. Gabriel Jesus. Alexander-Arnold. Here's a chance to whip it in. Cross blocked by the first defender. It's Kimmich. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. A tough guy to dispossess, isn't he? Proper defending under some pressure. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, what a moment it was, really late on, to grab that equaliser, and I just think it shifts the momentum in his team's favour. If anything, the half-time whistle came too soon. They wouldn't have wanted it.
Conte. Christian Pulisic. Chance to cross it. In towards the far post. More defending needed because it's going to be a corner. Well, here comes the corner. It's not really away. Poor clearance. Gabriel Jesus. Well, goalkeepers like action. There was plenty of action for him there. In goes the corner. It's broken down, and they'll have to try again. Just a little nudge to nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you. Our coverage of the Premier League fixture. Manchester City will be hosting Southampton.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
Alan, what about Chelsea's next game?
They're playing Brighton and Hove Albion in their next match. And judging by the way that they've been playing, they're really evenly matched.
We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that. Mbappe! That goal is a very special one for this football club. It should make them champions.
Well, they've scored goals of this quality all season, but this one might be just that little bit more important. Well, some might say you'd prefer to score from 25 yards, but I wouldn't go along with that. This is all about instinct.
Manchester City are trailing now. They've got to try and hit back. It's Kimmich. Alex Berenguer. Joshua Kimmich. Joao Cancelo. Just a moment to remind you, if you need reminding, they will be champions if it stays like this. Chance for the equaliser. He's blocked the shot well. In goes the corner, and the defender is there to clear it. Here's the chance to get in the cross. It's gone out for a throw-in. Have a look at what's on now from this wide position, not closed down. He's gone in very fairly and won the ball cleanly. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Could have done better with that counter-attack. Versatile player is Kimmich, and he is getting into the game a lot here.
So young, but so mature.
For Manchester City, the substitute is ready. Conte. N'Golo Conte. Alexander-Arnold. Continue to knock the ball around, looking for the opening. Intercepted well. Not been great for Manchester City, has it? And they might now be looking down the barrel of a defeat.
Yeah, they could well get a bloody nose here.
Could be a cross here, it could be dangerous. Able to intercept here. Good tackle. Ten minutes left of regular time. Read that well with the interception. Oh, he's beaten his marker. In quickly. Mbappe. Christian Pulisic. Conte. It goes out wide again. Delivered into the box. Shot on! Just a reminder of what a great keeper he is.
And he's a big lad, and he needed every inch of his frame there.
He's put in the corner. There's still danger here after this half clearance. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. Corner again. Corner's taken. Disappointed that that didn't lead to more. Everyone seems to be at one today. The players, the supporters, especially the supporters. Listen to this.
Well, they need a huge pat on the back. And it certainly puts a spring in the step of footballers down on that pitch. They will appreciate what they're hearing in that.
3 minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time.
3 minutes of added time.
They know the clock is against them, but the opposition is doing well against them as well, using his physical power to protect the ball. There it is, the final whistle. Champions! A marvellous effort.
Well, it's a moment they will never forget. It's a long goal season, isn't it, as we know, and to come out on top at the end really does taste sweet.
And it's not just the celebrations today, they will get the trophy here. No more home games to come. So medals are on the horizon. Real togetherness. It's been a key feature of how they've become champions.
Yeah, and they have been the most consistent side. There's no argument about that. They say the table never lies, and it certainly hasn't in this instance.
Well, through all different kinds of weather in this country, against all competitive opposition, you don't get this cheaply. It's a moment of true jubilation for the champions. And plenty of supporters have made the journey here, hoping to witness these scenes, which they will remember, players and fans, for the rest of their lives.
There's a real togetherness within this squad, isn't there? You can see that now, but it's been there in some tough times.
Just a couple of questions for you. Yeah, no further...
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It is Chelsea. They face Manchester City, and it's live right here on EA TV. And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It is Chelsea facing Manchester City.
Well, we started with 32 teams, Derek. Seems like an eternity ago. Now we're down to the best two. I've not played in the Champions League final. I surely wish I was playing tonight. Turn the clock back and let me run out there, please.
And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Gabriel Jesus now. Mendy. Sané. Good numerical situation. Mbappe. Trying his luck from long range. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort. He smashed it.
Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. And in attack, it might be all about Kylian Mbappe. Is he going to deliver on the stage tonight, Lee?
Well, Derek is a player. He really is a player. Exciting, dynamic. Defenders are scared stiff of him.
Giving the ball away. Measured pass intended for Sané. Sané. And the cross fired over, but no real central pressure applied. Bernardo Silva. James. Significant acreage for City to run into. Crisp tackling. Well, great read there to intercept. Foden. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Gabriel Jesus. Phil Foden now. Intelligent threaded pass here. That's all they could... A glorious chance. In it goes for Chelsea. It's all gone blue in the Champions League final.
Well, I was excited at 0-0. Now they've gone in the lead. Chelsea, what can you do now? Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
And they are back underway. Chelsea with the advantage. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Useful looking ball. Just couldn't capitalise there. It's with Joao Cancelo. Well, the pass not finding its target. Can they switch to an even higher gear? Whatever it takes to keep them out. It's with Joao Cancelo. Sterling. Rodri. Kimmich with it. Manoeuvring his way forward. Superbly read and executed. Giving it a try. Emerson in goal made it look easy. Corner kick played in. Well, he was being very closely marked, but the header not on the target.
No, just off target, and the thing is, the defender did his job, but he just couldn't quite get enough of his head on it.
Foden. Mount. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Lost possession. Couldn't hang on to it. Opportunity to deliver the cross. He's taken on his opponent here. Sterling has it. Not giving him a moment's peace. And dispossessed. Foden. Ball lost. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Akanji has it. Running with the ball confidently. Possession ceded by City here. Trailing as they are. What will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee? Well, it should be! A diving stop of quality from Ederson.
Well, he's got springs in his boots, hasn't he? Look at that.
Mendy. Mount. Foden. It looks promising. Can he put it away? And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, it's good build-up with his one player standing in front of the goal. And it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
So 2-0 now. Into the advanced position. Patient build-up at the moment. The ball with Rodri.
Well, as we can see from the stats, City controlling possession here. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. Mendy has it. And that is that for the first half in this Champions League final. And my goodness, Lee, did we think it would be so? Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Joao Cancelo. Here is Joshua Kimmich. Now Griezmann. Mount. Sané. Foden. Mbappe. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a save that is.
Played into the centre of the box. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Mount. Sané. Mendy has it. Sané. Mendy. He has time to play it over. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. An abundance of space. And teammates to play it to. Pulls it back. Griezmann! What a high-quality stop it was.
Well, look at the speed he sets himself, Derek. He gets ready and makes a really good save.
Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Textbook defending inside the box. Mount. And the counter-attack is on, options available. It might be on for them. Will he play it in? And it's Gabriel Jesus. Mount. And possession lost, intercepted. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. And Manchester City will go to their bench. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Kimmich. And easy meat for the keeper, given that cross. Rodri. James. Tremendous ball played through. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Rodri. Kimmich. Well, getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end product? And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
Well, Chelsea have struggled with possession a bit, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
And he's broken free. And fired against the crossbar. The ball with Rodri. Here is Joshua Kimmich.
Well, he'll be looking at that and thinking, how did he not score? I'm not so sure either, Derek.
10 minutes left for play in this match. Rodri. Here is Joshua Kimmich. I must say this looks promising. They've won back possession. Might be able to set up the chance. On his own with only the keeper to beat, and still he's missed it.
Well, he had one thought, power. He should have thought composure.
And 5 minutes to go. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, the creative teamwork of Chelsea tonight has been absolutely superb. The players have all been on the same hymn sheet. The flow, the movement, it's been brilliant.
James. Sterling. Kimmich. Depay. Bernardo Silva. Just drifted into the illegal position, offside in the opinion of the officials. And very deftly cut out. And the final whistle, the cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. And Lee, memories are being made.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank. Players will always look back at moments like these. These moments where you pick trophies up and win medals. Absolutely brilliant for this group of players.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. Well, now for the official presentation. And as a footballer, Lee, in this case as a Chelsea footballer, this is exactly where you'd want to be.
Well, exactly. Getting onto that podium, huge amount of effort to get there, but this is the icing on the cake. Actually watching your captain pick the trophy up, sharing in that moment. It's a beautiful trophy as well, Derek.
It's Chelsea's moment. Champions League winners this season, and my goodness, they deserve it.
Brilliant moment. They'll be celebrating long into the night, I'm sure. And then, believe it or not, they'll be focusing the next few days on next season, no doubt.
That's how it works, but for now it's all about this achievement. The cup with the big ears, as it's affectionately known.
And this is the moment, Derek, sharing it with the supporters. You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those stands, let them enjoy the experience with you, and the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities.
Well, they've come together in this competition as a team, and they're celebrating together now. Fully deserved.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe. Intelligent threaded.
Just a moment of your time. No further questions. Thanks for your time.